So, it's David here. I'm heading to Turning Stone, which is on the other side of Syracuse, and I'm coming from Rochester, New York. I have to pass another casino on the way there called Del Lago, which actually has a free gift for me. And yeah, I'm going to pick up a Norwegian cruise. Let me see if I can find this. I just stopped at Finger Lakes, which is another casino, and grabbed something, but let me show you guys this free cruise that I'm getting. It's a 7-day cruise, choose my destination on the Norwegian cruise line. I'll do some footage as soon as I get there. I'll just make this short. I just went to Finger Lakes, picked up this gift and a $65 free play. This is a dish set. So yeah, right now there's about 5 casinos near us, and I'm getting some pretty decent gifts, free play from each one of them. I have actually 2 cruises right now, so I'm gonna have to get my passport, I believe, so that me and my fiance can leave. It's not so much the country if you go to like the Mexican Riviera or Bermuda, but I think you need some kind of passport ID type thing. It's not a full-fledged passport. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm just getting some amazing stuff right now. Like I said, I have 2 cruises, and I'm basically doing it off the free plays they give me. Like, I have this stack of papers over here. I wish you guys could see. Let me turn this light on. That's all papers from casinos. And basically, at Turning Stone, they give me $200 cash to spend a month, and about $140 a week to spend. And I play off of that and build points, and that's what keeps the free play coming in. So, like I said, there's boom, boom, boom from Niagara Falls to Rochester to Syracuse. There's about 6 casinos. And if I wanted to put a whole day in, I could literally pick up almost $1,000 in one day, hitting all the casinos up. But like I said, I'm on the thruway right now, I-90 in New York State, upstate New York. And when I get there to get my cruise, I'll check back in. All right, see ya. Okay, over there's the casino. You can't see it. It's pretty dark, but that's the tower lit up. I'm getting off at Verona, Rome here. I'm gonna get through this toll, and I'm making it with plenty time. This clock's an hour fast because we just turned them back, so I gotta be there by 9 o'clock to get these cruise tickets. And then I'll probably hit the buffet up and do some gambling. But I'm not a boxing channel. I'm a I don't know yet channel. I like to talk about a lot of stuff, but I do want to get into some boxing stuff, seeing how in Verona, Rome here, we've had some pretty huge fights from Verona, New York. Right at this casino has been some unbelievably huge fights in the last 30 years. And actually, the exit that I just passed, Canastota, if anybody knows, is where the Boxing Hall of Fame is. And maybe on my way back out, I'll stop and get some footage of that. But Mike Tyson was trained not far from here in upstate New York. And like I said, when people go into the Hall of Fame, they have to come right over here, just an exit back, 8 miles back. But I'll get this cruise ticket, show everybody. But I want to talk about Deontay Wilder when I get through this toll, because I don't understand us, America. And there's a cop there, and I have to hold this. Hello.
$15.85. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Man, these tolls are $5 to be on the thruway. I live about 2 hours from here, an hour and 45 minutes, but I'm only on the thruway for 45 minutes of that. The rest is highway. But, so Deontay Wilder, he's fighting Tyson Fury. They are both amazing fighters. I'm rooting for Deontay Wilder. Can Tyson Fury beat him? Possibly. Tyson Fury is amazing. But what I don't understand, America, is this ain't America against the Brits, and definitely not with Tyson Fury, because he's a good guy. But when our heavyweight champion is getting clowned by people like Eddie Hearn, who's an amazing dude, and Anthony Joshua, an amazing fighter. There's the casino over there. And we got Americans laughing at our champion who puts this country on his back. Okay? How can you talk shit about a guy who is 40-0 with 39 knockouts and has knocked out every person he's ever faced because he went back and knocked Bermane Stavern out in the first round with a straight hand to that forehead, which is unbelievable. You know, maybe he won the championship from Stavern, so maybe he overestimated Stavern in the first fight. Maybe he was a little anxious. Maybe he thought it was bigger. But this guy has knocked every opponent out. Most people have never knocked one person out in their life. I don't care who they are. They are professional boxers. Then, against Victor Ortiz, who everybody was surely ducking. Victor Ortiz pretty much knocked him out on his feet. And like a true champion, Deontay Wilder came back a couple rounds later and knocked that man out clueless. Right? And the best is he's a prideful man for our country. Here's Turning Stone. I don't know if you can see it. There's the tower. It's a pretty huge, awesome facility. Casino, resort. It's pretty awesome. But Deontay Wilder puts America on his back, man. I mean, he's very passionate for it. For all of us, to make us proud, man. And I think we need to stand by our champ instead of making fun of him, man. He has had several, 8 or 9 title defenses. I don't care who he's fighting. He's fought pro boxers, and now he's ready to get it on with whoever right now. When there's that people like Eddie Hearn saying, oh, he's unheard of, he's unknown. Well, that's sad. That's sad that he's unknown. And if we dick ride Anthony Joshua, who is all about his country, because he wants the title fight in his country, not in America, for the American fans. And I'm not saying nothing bad against Joshua. Joshua's an amazing athlete, an amazing fighter. But I'm Wilder all the way. I don't care. I'm not trying to hear it. You know? And this Tyson Fury fight is definitely... Tyson's coming to win. You know what I'm saying? But if Deontay beats Tyson, especially knocks him out, that is amazing. I don't want to hear shit. I just don't get it, man. I don't get why we don't stand behind our champion who is so passionate about doing this for his country, for America. He puts it on his back, man. He puts it on his back. People call him the windmill. They call him this, they call him that. Well, let me tell you something. Boxing is about winning, right? And I hear these people, oh, I like the sport of boxing. I like this, I like that, right? Well, obviously what he does is legal, right? And he wins, so what sport is he not doing? Oh, so you like a specific style, and he's not doing your style of fighting. Because the truth is, if everybody was just a great elite boxer, boxing matches would be the most boring thing in the world, because nobody would get hit. And that's all it would be. The reason we like Mexican fights is because they charge and they throw boxing out the window. And they just open up and take hits to give hits. You know, but when you got someone that's got the heart like Deontay, and who really cares about putting his country, I just don't understand it, man. from his hometown, from everywhere, man. Yo, Deontay, I'm with you, man. And I'm telling you what, everywhere I go, I'm with you. I appreciate you. I respect you for putting this country on your back like that, man. And you are a true champion, man. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. Because I could imagine how many people are going to turn on you if you ever lose one fight. Win, lose, or draw. That Victor Ortiz, fuck everybody else you fought. That one win right there is humongous. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand why everybody don't see the games, man. Eddie Hearn should have no way should he be allowed to come to our country and talk shit about our champion and ask people in the streets of New York if they ever heard of him or they ever did this. You notice he asked straight people that didn't look like they know boxing at all. He didn't ask them in New York if they heard of Anthony Joshua, but I bet you if you asked them if they heard of Mike Tyson, they would, because he had a legacy. He was famous. You know, it's just sad. It's sad what I see being done in America. And I don't want to hear nothing. I don't need to hear comments. I don't need to hear how I'm wrong and whatever. And Deontay's this by a bunch of people that can't knock a fucking wet paper bag out. And here's a dude who's knocked every opponent out. He knocked Vermain Stavern out with a straight hand in the first round to the forehead. Are you guys kidding me? He was knocked out on his feet. I don't care how skinny he is, how he's built like this, how he's built like that. Show me one who's got a better heart, man. You know? And can Anthony Joshua beat him? Possibly. Am I rooting for Anthony Joshua? No. Do I like Anthony Joshua? Yeah. I really do. But I'm not going to root for him against our champion, just like I wouldn't expect people in his country to root for our champion to beat him. You know, but now I'm going to be quiet so I don't look crazy walking through here. And we're going to go get this Norwegian cruise line. I'm in the parking garage. I wish, you know, they do the holiday lighting at this casino next week or 2 weeks from now. And this is such a huge, beautiful facility. And like I said, it's rich in boxing history. Tyson lived not far from here. He was locked up not far from here in a place called Tryon. And he lived not far from here. And he's been here several times doing interviews. You can find him. They've been doing stuff, but I gotta find the Oneida room. Yep. But again, that's just what I'm saying about Deontay Wilder. You know who had an amazing fight here? Was Matisse and the Siberian Rocky. I forget the kid's name. It's a pretty crazy name. But they had a serious fight here. I gotta find out where this Oneida room is. Let me go ask them. Excuse me, could you tell me where the Oneida room is?
You're gonna go down the escalator.
Okay.
You get out on the casino floor by the new stores. You go get out. You're gonna take a right down the hall. Don't go on the floor. Take a right.
Okay.
And then you walk down past the showroom. There'll be like a big hall on your right. Also, it goes in.
Okay.
And it has all the rooms. You'll see all the rooms on the top of above the doorways. It'll say Oneida. It'll say each tribe room.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Your best bet is if you get lost, because that's very confusing.
I think I know where you're talking about the area, so I think I'll be all right. Yeah, it's pretty dead back there. Nobody really goes back there yet.
If you get lost, just ask someone right by there.
All right.
I know it's confusing.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, honey.
Yep. But I'm gonna end this here. I'll start another one up later. All right. Actually, I'll just take y'all into the hotel. There's a restaurant here. This resort is humongous, man. And they've came so far. They're actually, all the stores are open. They open the new stores here. There's one of the hotels. There's like 4 hotels. There's a buffet. Yep. They do some amazing fights here too. These are the new retail outlets they have here. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, and there's a casino. But I want to get into depth in this more. But I'm gonna do this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.